understand what Israel is doing. We see them. We see them, and for as long as we have said that there will be no comfort for criminals, let us be clear, there will be no comfort for the complicit either. Wherever they go, we will protest. Wherever they put someone in office, we will hold them accountable. Wherever they want to turn out to a city council meeting, we will turn out larger. The ADL and the JCRC would have you believe that it is not about a genocide, but it is about finding Hamas. So let me ask, was Hamas at the hospital yesterday? Was Hamas a part of the raping of the women? Was Hamas droning the young men looking for food? Was Hamas hiding in the mosques? Was Hamas hiding in the churches? Was Hamas hiding on the flower trucks? American Zionists are complicit in what is happening, and don't let them tell you otherwise. All of them have blood on their hands. All of them are genocidal, and it's not as though they just became that way. They pulled back the curtain. They revealed their true colors. And now, when they say that they care about Israel, let's say what they are, and they are pro-genocide. When they say that Israel has a right to defend itself, let's say they are pro-genocide. When they say that a ceasefire is a divisive word, let's be clear, they are pro-genocide. And so there will be no comfort for the criminals. We are drawing a line in the sand everywhere that Joe Biden and Jill Biden, and everywhere that Kamala Harris and the second gentleman, and everywhere that Nancy Pelosi and Kevin Mullen and Panetta, let me read you the list, everywhere they go, we will be. We will knock on their doors. We will ensure that they hear our chants in their nightmares. We will ensure that the images of what is happening in Gaza follow them everywhere they go. That history will document that they were on the wrong side and that we did everything we could. We marched, we protested, we called, we emailed, we boycotted. We fasted, we prayed, and we built community together. Black, brown, Jewish, Asian, Palestinian, Pakistani, Yemeni, our heroes. Teachers, court workers, laborers. We are the majority. We are on the right side of history. And we know Palestine will be free. And we will be there together to witness it, to celebrate it, and to say that we did everything that we could. Thank you so much. Executive Director of Bay Area. Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
From the sea to the river!
From the sea to the river!
Palestine will live forever!
Palestine will live forever!
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is an apartheid state.
Israel is an apartheid state.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Zionism no more.
Zionism no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
5, Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine عربية!
Palestine عربية!
إسرائيل حرامية!
إسرائيل حرامية!
I like the area to make some noise!
Look around you and see everyone who came out here today from Palestine. Are we going to stay out in the streets for Palestine no matter what the U.S. pretends? No matter what they pretend is a ceasefire proposal that they brought to the UN? Was that an actual ceasefire proposal? No! Does the U.S. actually care about Palestinian people? No! Does the U.S. actually want what's best for Palestine? No! The U.S. is unashamedly Zionist. The U.S. wants Israel to continue to exist. The U.S. wants Israel to begin to build up their military forces to stay strong. The U.S. is scared of Israel becoming so unpopular in the U.S. because they feel the pressure of our movement here. It's easy to feel like we keep coming out to the streets and nothing is happening, but in fact, it is. As we continue to flood the streets for Palestine, to talk to our co-workers, to boycott, divest, and sanction, and to continue to follow Biden everywhere he goes on his campaign trail. He no longer can even announce where he's going. He hasn't set foot on a college campus because he knows the youth support Palestine. He knows that we know that he's a genocider. And that's why he has the name Genocide Joe. No matter what he tries to say about humanitarian aid or a ceasefire, that's not a real ceasefire. Am I right?
Yeah!
We're going to stay out in the streets until Palestine is free.
Yeah!
And that's why we're about to march to the federal building to make it clear that we know who the perpetrators of this genocide are. And the perpetrators are the U.S. government. That without the U.S. government, Israel would not be able to exist.
Yeah!
So let's hit the streets and let's march to Palestine.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
All right, y'all, we're gonna take the streets. Please stand behind the banner right behind you on the truck as we march to the federal building to hold this corrupt government accountable for the genocide that is taking place in Gaza.
Not another nickel, not another dime.
Not another nickel, not another dime!
No more money for Israel's crimes.
No more money for Israel's crimes!
Not another nickel, not another dime.
Not another nickel, not another dime!
No more money for Israel's crimes.
No more money for Israel's crimes!
No more money for Israel's crimes.
No more money for Israel's crimes!
Not another penny, not another dollar.
Not another penny, not another dollar!
No more money for Israel's slaughter.
No more money for Israel's slaughter! Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the sea to the river. Palestine will live forever. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the sea to the river. Palestine will live forever. free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Louder, louder! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Yeah, from the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! 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 We demand ceasefire now! 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 من المية للمية فلسطين حرية فلسطين حرية فلسطين حرية فلسطين حرية Rise up, rise up, rise up Rise up, rise up, rise up Rise up, my people rise up Rise up, my people rise up Rise up, rise up, rise up Rise up, rise up, rise up Rise up, my people rise up Rise up, my people rise up Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! And the seas on Gaza now! The seas on Gaza now! And the seas on Gaza now! The seas on Gaza now! وين العرب؟ وين العرب؟ أسمعكم وين العرب؟ بالروح بالدم نفديك يا فلسطين 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 بالروح بالدم نفديك يا غزة بالروح بالدم نفديك يا غزة عالشوارع يا ثوار عالشوارع يا ثوار خلي الدنيا تولع نار خلي الدنيا تولع نار عالشوارع يا ثوار عالشوارع يا ثوار خلي الدنيا تولع نار خلي الدنيا تولع نار يا شهيد ارتاح ارتاح يا شهيد ارتاح ارتاح نحن نوصل الكفاح نحن نوصل الكفاح يا شهيد ارتاح ارتاح يا شهيد ارتاح ارتاح نحن نوصل الكفاح نحن نوصل الكفاح الشعب يريد تحرير فلسطين 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 من المية للمية من المية للمية فلسطين عربية فلسطين عربية من المية للمية من المية للمية إسرائيل حرامية إسرائيل حرامية وفلسطين حرية
We have a few thousand people out trying to stop the U.S. from continuing its funding to Israel, and also to stop the Israeli from the attack on Rafah and continued violation of human rights. So this has been ongoing constantly here in the Bay Area, and we see the protests have never stopped and will continue until we stop U.S. aid to Israel and we'll stop the genocide and hold those who are responsible. We're going to the U.S. federal building and to have a protest there, and there will be other speakers coming up after when we get to the U.S. federal building. So that's where the march heading to.
people don't stop. Say what? Ain't no power like the power of the people, 'cause the power of the people don't stop. Say what? Ain't no power like the power of the people, 'cause the power of the people don't stop. Say what? Ain't no power like the power of the people, 'cause the power of the people don't stop. Say what? Ain't no power like the power of the people, 'cause the power of the people don't stop. Say what? Ain't no power like the power of the people, 'cause the power of the people don't stop. Say what? Ain't no power like the power of the people, 'cause the power of the people don't stop. Say what? Ain't no power like the power of the people, 'cause the power of the people don't stop. Up with liberation! Down, down with occupation! Up with liberation! Down, down with occupation! Up with liberation! Down, down with occupation! Justice is our demand! No peace on stolen land!
No peace on stolen land.
Justice is our demand! No peace on stolen land! We want justice, you say how? And the siege on Gaza now! We want justice, you say how? And the siege on Gaza now! We don't want no two-state! We want all of 48! We don't want no two-state! We want all of 48! 1, 2, 3, 4! Zionism no more! 5, 6, 7, 8! Israel is a terrorist state! Fighting, you will the millions will return! In our thousands, in our millions! We are all Palestinians!
We are all Palestinians.
In our millions, in our millions! We are all Palestinians! Viva, viva Palestina! 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 Brick by brick, wall by wall! Apartheid state has got to fall! Apartheid state has got to fall! Brick by brick, wall by wall! Brick by brick, wall by wall! Israel has got to fall! Israel has got to fall! Brick by brick, wall by wall! Brick by brick, wall by wall! Israel has got to fall! Israel has got to fall! Brick by brick, wall by wall! Brick by brick, wall by wall! Israel has got to Volver Intifada. ثورة ثورة المحتل. الثورة ما في حل. الثورة ما في حل. ثورة ثورة المحتل. Free Palestine! I'm gonna need you to give it a little bit more energy. Free Palestine! Free Palestine! From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the sea to the river, Palestine will live forever. يا صهيوني اطلع برا. فلسطين حرة حرة. يا صهيوني اطلع برا. فلسطين حرة حرة. بالروح بالدم نفديك يا فلسطين. بالروح بالدم نفديك يا غزة. بالروح بالدم نفديك يا أقصى. وانتفاضة انتفاضة. Long live the intifada. There is only one solution. Intifada revolution. Intifada intifada. Long live the intifada. Intifada intifada. Long live the intifada. Rafah, all eyes on you. Rafah, all eyes on you. We will never leave you. We will never leave you. Rafah, all eyes on you. Rafah, all eyes on you.
marching up to the federal building in San Francisco.
We are all Palestinians.
That's still about maybe 5 more blocks.
Gaza! 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 Gaza!
Get off my Gaza! Get off my Gaza! Leave my Gaza now! Free, free, free Palestine! Leave my Gaza now! Leave my Gaza now! Free, free, free Palestine! Israel, stop dropping bombs! Free, free Palestine! Israel, stop dropping bombs!
Ceasefire Israel's a terrorist state. Free! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! free, free Palestine! All right, y'all, this next, well, actually, first of all, give it up for yourself! Y'all, we are out here because we are continuing to protest our government's involvement and complicity and funding of the genocide of the Palestinian people, and we are here to continue to say no more! So, this next chant, I'm just gonna need a one-word response from you. Ana Raja! Ana Raja! Ready? Raja! 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 Some of you are familiar with this chant. This word means I'm returning. So, Ana Raja! 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 Ana Raja! 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 على أرض بلادي! راجع! على أرض بلادي! راجع! على صفد ويفا! راجع! على غزة وحيفا! راجع! على عكا ورملة! راجع! أنا راجع راجع! راجع! أنا راجع راجع! راجع! على أرض بلادي! راجع! على صفد ويفا! راجع! على غزة وحيفا! راجع! أنا راجع راجع! راجع! أنا راجع راجع! راجع! على أرض بلادي! راجع! على صفد ويفا! راجع! على عكا وحيفا! راجع! على غزة ورملة! راجع! على أرض بلادي! راجع! أنا راجع راجع! راجع! أنا راجع راجع! راجع! أنا راجع راجع! راجع! على أرض بلادي! راجع! على صفد ويفا! راجع! على غزة وحيفا! راجع! على عكا ورملة! راجع! على أرض بلادي! راجع! أنا راجع راجع! راجع! أنا راجع راجع! راجع! أنا راجع راجع! راجع! Give it up for you guys! من المية للمية! فلسطين عربية! ومن المية للمية! إسرائيل حرامية! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! And the siege on Gaza now! And the siege on Gaza now! Yeah, rise up, rise up, rise up! Rise up, my people, rise up! All right, guys, Gazans have shown us a steadfastness and strength since the beginning of time, since the beginning of the siege. And now as the genocide is televised right in front of our eyes every single day, for the last 6 months, we have had to witness this every day on our screens, but they have had to live through it every single day. We must remember, for all the people watching us here in the streets, I welcome you to join us. Because remember that Palestinians are not subhuman. They feel the same pain that we feel. They have the same dreams, the same desires that we have. So I urge you to feel their pain, to join us in the streets, to join this liberation movement, because this is the people's movement. Us here in the diaspora, we will not back down. I will raise hell till I'm dead. And even then, free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Biden, Biden, you can't hide! Biden, Biden, you can't hide! sea to the river. Palestine will live forever. أمان المية المية فلسطين عربية. أمان المية المية إسرائيل حرامية. وفلسطين عربية. وفلسطين عربية. أمان المية المية فلسطين حرية. Feel free to come closer, y'all. Pack it in, yalla, yalla. We are here. Wow, we are here at the federal building once more because we will keep showing up here and agitating the hell out of them. Yeah. I'm kidding. We have been given this lesser of two evils rhetoric, okay, and we have come to the conclusion now that BS don't work. It does not work. We are people of conscience. So to the federal building, we will continue to show up day after day, march after march. We don't care that it's the 6th month out here right now. We don't get tired. We do not get tired. If presidents don't get a day off, you sure as hell don't get a day off. The lack of humanity that these reckless politicians have gotten us to just watch them through the screens delivering day after day is inexcusable. You do not get to have a position of power and treat the world like that. You do not. There is a special place in hell for the politicians of the world right now. Do not let the lesser of two evils rhetoric get you. This is not the fate of humanity. We here as people of conscience, we know this. We know this. So let me hear this as loud as you can give it. Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! The siege on Hasina! The siege on Hasina! We demand ceasefire now! We demand ceasefire now! We demand ceasefire now! We demand ceasefire now! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! The siege on Hasina! The siege on Hasina! me in giving a warm welcome to our next speaker from the Answer Coalition, Act Now to Stop War and End Racism. Please help me welcome Richard Becker.
Thank you very much. It's really great to see everyone out here again today. You know, today, if I have it right, is the 17th day since the Al-Aqsa flood. And we should remember what it was like, what the political climate in the United States was like. All of the establishment, Biden, Blinken, Schumer, Pelosi, all of them couldn't do enough to condemn the Palestinians and show their support for Israel. Appropriate booing. And now there's a huge conflict that's happening. It's not based on any concern in Washington for the plight of the Palestinian people, but there's a real battle going on. There's a real battle going on over what direction to go in and how far this war, this inhuman, this horrific war that shouldn't even be called a war, should be called a slaughter, where it's going to go, how it's going to end, and what is our role in it. You know, I am old enough to say that in April 1967, I was at the first massive anti-war demonstration against the Vietnam War. The first really huge one. And you know, that was April 1967. The last U.S. troops were not out until 1973, and the war did not end until 1975. It is hard to stop an imperialist war. It is hard. And now I hear from some people saying, well, protests aren't what we need because the protests haven't stopped the war. It's hard to stop an imperialist war. And we should know that it's only because of the heroic resistance of the Palestinian people and a movement that spread across this country and around the world that they have contradictions now. No, it's because of the people. And that's what we have to continue to do. Sometimes the demonstrations are bigger and sometimes they're smaller, you know, but every single one of them is important. And the direct actions are important. And the boycotts and the strikes are important. But nothing is more important than mass protest, because the mass protest opens the way for more people to join the movement. And that's what we need. You know, it's amazing what's happened in these last 5 months and 17 days. Hundreds of thousands of people, I think really millions of people in the U.S., because the media doesn't report on it. Millions of people have come out, and millions and tens of millions around the world. I don't think that's what the establishment was expecting on October 7th of last year. They thought they were going to just carry the day, but instead they're faced with a movement. They're faced with a situation where Palestine has become the center of world politics. That is no exaggeration. After all these years of Palestine being shunned and kept out of popular movements, it's now the center of world politics and the global struggle. And you can see that yesterday or 2 days ago, when China and Russia, and we thank them for doing it, vetoed that fake resolution. And Algeria, of course, voted against it too. You could see that it's true. It's the center of world politics right now. So I want to end without talking too long, but to say this. We have to keep going. We have to keep organizing. Next week is Land Day on March 30th. There are going to be protests all over. And then comes May Day, May 1st, when there should be protests of solidarity with Palestine everywhere. So let us take our example from the Palestinian people and sumud, steadfastness in the struggle, despite all that they face, despite all of the murder and deprivation and harassment and everything else you can think of that is designed to make them leave their homeland. No, they don't leave, they stay. They show sumud, they show steadfastness, and we have to too. Thank you.
Let's give it up for Richard from Answer Coalition! Next, I would like to welcome Rosita from Healthcare Workers for Palestine. Let's give a big round of applause, y'all. All right, they didn't make that easy for me to get my ass up here. All right, everybody, thank you for marching with us. Mari Mari Inchi Rosita. We are in day 170, and the people of Palestine are still being murdered, tortured, kidnapped, dehumanized, and over 40,000 people have been martyred. 7,000 or more are still buried under the rubble. While our fucking elected officials call us Russian and Chinese plants, can't help but to notice how Russia and China has called out the U.S. on their empty words and complicity in violence, vetoing their empty temporary ceasefire that doesn't even name the violence by Israel. While our elected officials still continue to avoid saying genocide, they avoid saying starvation, they avoid saying ethnic cleansing, we the people will keep screaming it. Elected politicians are seeking out approving funding for the bombs and shells that Israel is using to perpetrate this crime of genocide. But we see you, Palestine, and you are not alone. As Israel continues its campaign of racism, colonialism, and unrestrained killing of the people of Gaza, they are still bombing, killing, and starving the people. Babies are born underweight. First sounds they hear are bombs. Mothers are mourning their children and families before they're even martyred, because they are watching as their children are traumatized by the horrors that they have witnessed to death. Our colleagues are being killed. The hospitals are still being destroyed. Sacred places of healing and protection. A few days ago, Al-Amal, Al-Shifa, Al-Nadir hospitals were all being targeted and hit by the IOF, where the wounded and dying are lying and the IOF is killing them. Dr. Muhammad Zahir Al-Nono refused to evacuate, refused to leave his patients, and he was executed in front of his patients at Al-Shifa just a few days ago. Our oath as healthcare workers are to do no harm, and we have watched our colleagues murdered, holding that oath, giving their lives to help their community. How much more must we bear to witness? How many more fucking videos of drones and the IDF targeting Palestinians? How many more images of slaughtered children, women, and men? How many more fathers? How many more mothers? How many more sons and daughters? The Biden administration thinks it can ignore this genocide and continue to protect Israel for its own strategic interests, its own imperialist agenda. But we will not let this go unanswered. The liberation of Palestine is our liberation from the chains of imperialism, of colonial oppression. It is the liberation from the genocidal actions of the U.S. that wants us to ignore how it slaughters millions of native people, here even on Turtle Island. Palestine, they want us to ignore how it funds and actively participates in destabilizing countries for their own imperial interests. Well, for some of you, Palestine ripped open the veil. But for us indigenous people, we know the fucking playbook. We are the survivors of genocide. Woo!
Contributing to the suffering and deaths of others is a major violation of the ethics and spiritual beliefs of many indigenous nations. There are consequences for violations of the circle of life. We are connected, we are related. We are the ancestors. We are the wind. We are the voices of liberation. Woo! We will no longer be allies. We will be fucking accomplices. Life is resistance. And to speak up is fucking liberation. Fuck you, Israel. Free Palestine. 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 Free Palestine.
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the sea to the river! Palestine will live forever! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! From the belly of the beast! From the belly of the beast! No justice, no peace! No justice, no peace! No justice, no peace! No justice, no peace! Alright, well, our next speaker is from American Muslims for Palestine. Please help me welcome Professor Hatem Bizian!
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaykum assalam.
I know that there are people in Palestine that are watching today as we speak from Jerusalem, from Nablus, from Ramallah. So we want them to hear us in here saying free Palestine. First, I want to speak about Ramadan. This is the month of fasting. And many in Palestine are fasting, and in here, people are fasting. But that's not the point. Many in the political arena, including the White House, the State Department, the San Francisco City Hall, and others, are holding iftar gatherings. Let's be very clear. When genocide is taking place and our people are on the menu, we're not interested to breaking our fast with you. These are the moments where public relations and trying to decorate the places in the hope of reaching out to the Arab Muslim Palestinian community cannot start if you do not call for an immediate unconditional ceasefire. So we need to be very clear to the White House, to the State Department, or anyone, any politician, that you're not welcome during Ramadan and you're not welcome after Ramadan if you have not called for a ceasefire as a starting point. The second thing, we need to understand that this war in Gaza is a global war on the Palestinians. It should not be coincidental or surprising to us that Palestine is the last settler colonial project to be commissioned by the Western world. Israel and Zionism is their baby. Zionism was born in the Western womb of colonialism, of imperialism, of military-industrial complex, or on genocide as well. When they rushed down to meet with Netanyahu, they're meeting with their son.
When they're meeting with the Knesset, they're meeting with their children. When they're sending weapons to their project. We no longer accept or begin to have this contradiction and double standard. Now let me be very clear in here. The Western world never had human rights for the global South. In the halls of power, in the halls of universities, in the halls of the media, or in the halls where a little bit powder on your face can make you seem and appear to be important, those halls do not include the global South when they speak about human rights. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights and the UN Charter, which was signed here in San Francisco, this was also at the time and the height of colonization and the death and destruction that has been visited on the global South. We're calling and appealing to them for human rights, but in Arabic we say, La hayata liman tunadi. There is no life for the one that you are calling. It is actually much better to call on a dead person in the global South. He might respond to you than in the halls of power and influence that commodify our life in order to make money and power out of it. Yesterday, Genocide Joe, the Democrats, the Republicans, the Congress and Senate send another $3.4 billion of death and destructions of weapons to Israel and Netanyahu. Senator Schumer all of a sudden appears to have a disagreement with Netanyahu. Let me tell you, they're trying to play politics with us, thinking that they might appeal to some of the communities in Michigan, in Georgia, that all of a sudden Schumer discovered that there is some moral, ethical issue with Netanyahu. Schumer, if you want to take Netanyahu to task, then cut the $3.4 billion aid, then we could take you seriously. You cannot speak from one side of your mouth about humanitarian aid dropping from the sky while at the same time dropping weapons on the Palestinians and bombs. Those contradictions are very clear. Now, as a Palestinian, and for our other Arab Muslim communities in here, we have a long memory. We remember, and again, Dick will remember, Iraq was bombed with shock and awe. That is the United States. Almost 1 million Iraqis perished. Nobody knows their name. Nobody knows their faces. Nobody remembers their families. There is no memorials for them. Nothing whatsoever. That is Iraq. We know our brothers and sisters in Afghanistan. They got bombed and bombed again and bombed again. And then they have the audacity to speak ill about the Afghan. That is the United States policy. We speak about Yemen, one of the poorest countries in the world, and it still has been bombed before. It's been drawn not only by Republicans and Bush administration, but I need to remind you, Obama joined the Dark Force and also have drone attacks on Iraq day in and out, day in and day out. So we need to understand the history of this country in the intervention in Iraq, in Syria, in Lebanon, in Libya, in Sudan, in Somalia. That's a long history. So when they come and visit us as diplomats, we know that the hands of the diplomats are drenched in blood. At the same time they deliver the weapons to those who murder us, they sign with the pen in order to dispossess us. We need to understand that history very clearly. Otherwise, you're mistaken the fox and the wolf for the one that is going to come to aid you. And I'm not talking about the fox, the news, but the real fox that are sitting in the political halls of power, because they are the ones that actually facilitate the death and destruction. So we're not stopping. I also say the following: Palestine is free. It's just a matter of us actualize it on the ground. Palestine not will be free. Palestine is free because colonialism, as Fanon told us, it's a dead cult and it cannot have any possibility of survival. We are watching, seeing, witnessing a dying colonialism. We saw it in South Africa, and we'll see it in Palestine. Just I am seeing it today. We will all be in Palestine because that is the only ultimate truth. Justice is the only ultimate truth. Injustice has no reality. Palestine is free. It's a state of mind for all of us. Free Palestine, free Palestine, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! From Palestine to Mexico! These border walls have got to go! From Gaza to the Philippines! Stop the U.S. war machine! From Yemen to Palestine! Resistance is not a crime! Resistance is justified! When people are occupied! Resistance is justified! When people are occupied! بالروح بالدم نفديك يا فلسطين!
بالروح بالدم نفديك يا فلسطين.
بالروح بالدم نفديك يا غزة!
بالروح بالدم نفديك يا غزة.
بالروح بالدم نفديك يا أقصى! ومن المية للمية من المية للمية فلسطين عربية فلسطين عربية ومن المية للمية من المية للمية إسرائيل حرامية إسرائيل حرامية وفلسطين عربية فلسطين عربية وفلسطين حرية فلسطين عربية ومن المية للمية من المية للمية فلسطين حرية فلسطين حرية فلسطين حرية فلسطين حرية. Let's give a big round of applause, guys. Give a big round. Next, I would like to welcome up Hisham from the Palestinian Youth Movement here in the Bay Area. Let's make some noise, yeah!
Assalamu alaikum. I want to acknowledge that we are currently showing up on the streets during Ramadan. And with that, I'd like to remind us that with coming up to these protests, with showing up for Palestine, with showing up for liberation, it does demand certain sacrifices, but it also mandates our patience. I would like to recite a surah from a passage from Surah Al-Baqarah that says, يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمِنُوا اسْتَعِينُوا بِالصَّبْرِ وَالصَّلَاةِ إِنَّ اللَّهَ مَعَ الصَّابِرِينَ. For God is with the patient. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is with the patient. And we also must remember, فَإِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا فَإِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ Ameen. Now when we show up to the streets for Palestine, we have to understand that although our struggle is just, we are 75 years into the struggle and we will continue to show up 75 years more and then some until all of Palestine is liberated. And many of us are showing up to you today while we are fasting, while we are not with family or friends or relatives, because we understand that the liberation of Palestine is of the utmost importance right now, especially right now when there is a genocide taking place in Gaza, while the U.S. is complicit. And that is why we're going to keep on showing up for Palestine. Is that right? I said, are we going to show up for Palestine? And that is why I am honored to invite you all to our action next week on the 30th to commemorate Land Day. Land Day is a day that we commemorate the land on March 30th. We honor the legacy of the Fallahin, the land stewards of Palestine, and the sacred relationship that we hold with the land. This year, we are honored to join our Lishan Aloni relatives and Sagorate Land Trust to commemorate Land Day. We, as the Palestinian Youth Movement, stand with 10 toes on this earth against occupation from Ho Chi Minh to Palestine. This year we are honored to be invited to honor the land on this sacred site of the recently liberated and rematriated shell mounds on March 30th. So can I count on you all to be there? It'll be a day of prayer and commemoration, and we sincerely hope to see y'all over here. And of course, before we wrap it up, I would like to strongly encourage you all to please join an organization and get plugged in so we can keep mobilizing together for Palestine and for our collective liberation. And we have to acknowledge that we can change the world, but we are more powerful as a collective since we are going up against the U.S., the state in general, as we are in the belly of the beast. And with that being said, hello. We're going to do a little chant to close us out today. Now, who wants to learn a little bit of Arabic? So I want you to repeat after me. Thawra. Thawra. Thawra means revolution. And that's what we're going to keep on doing until we liberate Palestine. Is that right? Let's try this out. لفلسطين دولة مستوطنين دولة والاحتلال دولة ناسك جراح دولة والجنين دولة والنابلس دولة ولا غزة دولة لا غزة دولة المستوطنين لفلسطين دولة العنصرية الخيرية فلسطين دولة فلسطين دولة ولا القدس دولة يعطيكم العافية يا جماعة الخير.
Thank you all for coming.
We look forward to seeing you all on March 30th from 2 to 8 p.m. to commemorate Land Day. And please, when you are leaving, leave in pairs. We keep each other safe, y'all.